What's up, techs? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Let's Play for PC Building Simulator, where I run my very own PC repair building shop, and I run it poorly. I call it KJ848's Mediocre PC Shop. Alright, guys, thank you very much for letting me know MSI is the manufacturer. It's the brand, okay, kind of like EVGA. So, you guys let me know that. Also, one of you guys let me know in the comments that, Doyle Kerry is a real prick, okay? Because, well, you know what? Okay, let me rephrase that. Doyle Kerry is a guy right up my alley, okay? I've been screwing customers, and this guy's screwing me, okay? I spent about $320 on his job. All right, now here's the thing, guys. This is not the way reality would work. People would say, this is what's wrong with my computer. You will say, this is what it costs to fix, and they will say, okay, go ahead, or don't do anything, okay? I would say most of the time, people just go ahead with it. As long as it's not some astronomical number, they usually just say, okay, fix it, you know? But maybe they want to go get it done somewhere else. Maybe they think they can get a better price at Best Buy or something, who knows? But people don't just come into a PC shop and say, I want it to be able to run Dota 2, and this is what I'm going to pay you. Like, no, that's not usually what it works. So I didn't think that customers would be trying to screw me. Now, again, I can't point fingers because I'm screwing customers left and right. So, good on you, Doyle. Good on you. All right, so basically, I got hosed on this one. I'm going to complete the job because I don't have a choice. Oh, can I quit the job? Well, I already bought the parts, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so that kind of blows, but I'm going to finish the job because, you know, like I said, I already bought the parts. And I got to start being careful, man, because my money's looking really bad. I got to start doing the job right. So when someone asks you to do a job, you really want to look into it before you accept the job. Now, this one right here, I was worried about. I was like, oh, my God, 8 gigabytes of storage for $440. I was like, oh, man, I'm getting screwed again. They're screwing you. They're always screwing you at the drive-thru. What movie is that from? Anyway, so 8 gigabytes of storage. So let's take a look at that right now together. We're going to go price ascending. We're going to look down here. Well, we've got a 4,000 gigabyte storage right here. And we can get 2 of those for $260. I did the math. If you get 2 of these and 1 of these, it's still the same price. This is still the best deal. So I went ahead and ordered that stuff. And I think we are now ready to finish the day. Oh, boy. And another thing you guys told me to do is turn out the freaking lights. I keep forgetting. Turn off the computer, too. Computers suck up energy like there's no tomorrow. Can we turn this off? We can't turn that off. It doesn't look like it's... No, it actually looks like it's on. I'm surprised we can't turn that off. All right, so everything's off. Let's save on the electric bill. It's not going to be a huge deal, but I do like it because, number one, it'll save me money. And number two, it's immersive. So... All right, today's the 15th. We got some stuff arriving the 16th. We got some jobs to fill. We must complete that jerk's job by the 18th because he's a jerk, a big old jerk, a man after my own heart, screwing me over. And we also have the rent coming up, which we're going to have to keep an eye on. So, all right, let's end the day. And then let's go to work. And let's pick up the parts. All right, got a bunch of stuff in there. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this on. I'm not even going to turn my computer on right now. I don't really think it matters. All right, so we need to put the. I'm a little bit fuzzy on what I was supposed to do with this thing. I'm pretty sure I put in the 260, and I'm pretty sure now I have to put in the CPU. Yeah, that's right. He actually had the Ryzen 3. Okay. Yeah, so we got to get that out of there. We got to put the 5 in there. This guy's getting a deal. Dirty son of a B. All right, so here's the Ryzen 4. Yeah, so we have Ryzen. Oh, I didn't even have to buy a Ryzen 3 for that machine behind me. I could have just used his. Where'd this Ryzen 5 broken one come from? I don't know where that came from, but whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in. The problem with playing this game every 2 or 3 days, 4 days sometimes, is I forget where things come from. And, you know, so I'm going to make mistakes like that, unfortunately. But it's, you know, I'd have to play it every day to play it. Like, to remember, you know? Otherwise, I don't really know. All right, so let's go with tools. Let's put the little dot. Boop. Boop. And let's go ahead and install the cooling thing. Oh, it's weird. It's not telling me. I guess it's not telling me which one his was. Isn't there supposed to be a little thing up here telling me which one his is? Oh, I don't know. I probably should have paid attention when I took it out. I'm going to give it a cheap one because why not? It probably was his anyway. Yeah, there's supposed to be a little tag on it, like saying which one is that guy's fan. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know what's up with that. Anywho, cables. Let's go ahead and plug this in. All right, put that on there. That's good. Okay, is this ready? I think. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. All right, it can boot. Let's come on in here. Let's, Oh, no, he wants me to run a benchmark, doesn't he? Yeah, run 3. This guy's a douche. Oh, run benchmark. I don't know. I'm angry with him, but at the same time, I'm hypocritically angry at him. Oh, man. Yeah, whatever. You know, he could be like me, and I can still hate him. I hate myself sometimes. All right, so let's go with the advanced. We got to install this, and it's cool. While this is running, we can go work on the other machine. Okay. Come on, man. Install. Damn, dude. Yeah, restart. Oh, look at that wire going through the screen. That's awesome. I didn't do that. Let's do will it run. I'm just going to do this really quick for Dota 2, and we're green across the board. Now, he didn't ask for that. He asked for minimum specs. I don't even think you need anything this tough to run Dota. I didn't think Dota 2 was tough on your machine, but I never played it, so. All right, so we're going to let that go ahead and run, and then we're going to look at this thing. This thing needs the diagnose and fix. Okay. So we bought the. Does this have to run? No, I bought. Did I buy the cheapest card for that? The cheapest processor for this? Okay, so these are both the same. I believe. Why aren't these used? Didn't I take one of these out of the machine behind me? It wasn't broken. I don't think it was broken. I don't remember last video, guys. It was like 4 or 5 days ago for me. I think that guy brought in I think this guy brought in a perfectly working machine, and I think I took the 3 out. You know what? I bought one by mistake. That's probably what it was. And then I bought another one for this. I shouldn't have bought the second one. Now, is that the cheapest graphics, what's the Ryzen, the cheapest one I could put in there? I don't know. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. I'll go check off camera. All right, let's do this, and this, and this. And then we're going to go with the tools, and bloop, bloop. Now, we only have one cooling thing that's working. So this has got to be his, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it was the other one. Actually, no, this is the one, because it's got the little 5 on there, and it looks like the rest of the case. Yeah. So he had the cool-looking fan. All right, so make sure I can boot. And can it boot? Well, it can't boot, Cage, because you're such a pro. You got to plug the damn thing in. Ah. All right, guys, I'm just double checking. Yeah, the Ryzen was the cheapest CPU I could put in there. That's why I bought that for him. But man, I had one. Like, I gotta pay attention to that stuff, you know. Oh, that's neat. I like that. All right, what do you got? Is that it for you? That's it for you. We're gonna turn this off, put the case back together, and you, my friend, are finished. Hopefully, I'm making some money on this deal. I gotta start paying attention to what people want to pay me. If I turn one down because they don't want to pay me, then I should get another chance to get another customer, maybe. Because it's so stupid. Like, oh, I don't want to pay anything. Well, fix it yourself, you little punk. I'm so mad at him, but I'm just like him. Man. All right, so we got to do... Okay, so this gets all the storage. This should not be a problem. Let's remove... Oh, you know what? Did we even remove this one? I think we removed the back, right? Let's remove the back first. Because I think the hard drive's usually going off the back side of the case. Yep. And we'll put one here and here. All right, storage. Okay, for oh, come on. Put it in there. There you go. 4 terabytes, and so this is the game's way of teaching you what gigabytes and terabytes mean, because they asked for 8,000 gigabytes, so you had to go in and look for 4 terabytes. But it also said, if you looked on the bottom, that it actually said 4,000 gigabytes. So the game's basically teaching you, what gigabytes mean, compared to terabytes. All right, cables. All right, power. Unlimited power. Okay, good and good. All right, so we got to make sure this can boot. So let's go ahead and see if this bad boy can boot. And while that's booting up, we're going to take a look at this. I don't know if that's good. That seems pretty good to me. Is this done? This, my friends, is done. Get this freaking thing out of here. I've had this thing for many days. I'm losing money on this deal because let's just pretend this was like my nephew or something, right? Right? Like my nephew comes. Okay, I'll make it for parts. Actually, I still lost money on the parts, but it's okay. It's his birthday, so I'm gonna eat the rest of the money for him, so he can have a nice, cool machine that can run Dota 2. I'm gonna be the hero of the family. Hey man, that's the story I'm going with, guys. You don't like it? TS. That's what's going on. This is my nephew, Kerry or Phil or whatever the hell his name was. I don't know. I don't freaking remember. All right, so you're good, and you are good. Beautiful. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. No, stop taking stuff apart. Put the case on the back, please. Let's put this on there. Let's screw it in, and this is gonna be good. This guy's got storage for days. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, he's got some storage, man, for real. All right, guys. I think today was a good day. We'll see how things went. All right, so let's go with the emails. All right, man. Have fun with your freaking upgrades that I lost $100 on. All right, collect and discard. And this one is, wait, ready to replace scrap. Wait, what? Do I have another machine somewhere? I thought I fixed all these. I must have done something wrong. No, these are all done. That's weird. What is this? Replace graphics card by a certain amount of days. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't see another machine here, so... Oh, well, whatever. Let's ignore that for now. Did I finish this? Yeah, I think I finished it, right? Replace... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I finished it. I'm going to discard it. Whatever. I hope I finished it. All right, this was diagnose and fix. Collect. Discard. I gotta remember to discard after I collect every time. Collect. Discard. New parts available. Don't care. Hi, are you available for a job? My rig isn't running up to task anymore. I'd appreciate if you could replace the CPU with something better. I want 4 gigabytes of RAM installed. Can you benchmark it to make sure it's okay? That doesn't mean anything. Benchmark what? To what? Just I can benchmark it to make sure it works, but I'm not sure what you want to run. You're not giving me any. They should say run 3D marking, get this score or better. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's take a look at this. Things aren't working fast enough. Can you put 8 gigs of memory in? Can you benchmark to make sure that's okay? The fan seems to be working harder than normal. Clean out the dust. Okay, because that must be because of the fan. We got some more parts, and it's those idiots. Oh, this is this. I don't care about this. Okay, so replace. I should probably find out exactly what he wants. It's those idiots over at Movie Manics. They're crazy. They organized some kind of DDoS on the Film Classics archive. It was like 1 million people trying to download everything at once. It totally killed my computer. There was smoke everywhere. Can you take a look and see what you can do about the damage? So replace the power supply and the CPU. Okay. Let me do some price checks on this. All right, guys, maybe you can help me with this. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to decide if these jobs are worth taking. Okay. Now 4 gigabytes of RAM is $40, right? Let's just double check on that really quick. 4 gig price ascending. 4 gigabytes of RAM, $40. Piece of cake, right? Upgrade CPU. How the hell am I missing something here? My rig just can't appreciate it. Replace the CPU with something better. You're not telling me what the CPU is. Am I missing what's going? Maybe I can take the job, and if I don't think it's worth it, I can maybe get rid of it. Can I get rid of a job I've already accepted? I don't know. I know this one's worth it. This is an $80 job. And I know that one's good. So if I accept, and it's in transit, when it gets here, can I tell him to go screw himself, come get his computer, or demand more money? Like, I don't know. What kind of CPU does he need? I don't know. That job's already at $40, and it depends on what kind of CPU he needs. I'd imagine he probably needs something around the Ryzen quad core, or let's see what the Intel equivalent of the Ryzen quad core is, because that will matter. So let's take a look here. CPUs. All right, so this one's $150, and the 660 is under it, and the 660 is $240. Okay, that's tough. Okay, so 1300. What about the i5 6400? How much is the i5 6400? i5 6400. That was $200, and that's like way worse than the AMD. The quad. So I'm not sure if he has a gigabyte motherboard. I could probably do that job relatively in a relatively I don't know. I could do the job and not lose money. Let me put it that way. But if he needs a Intel, I mean, that's like the Intel's going to be $200 probably. I don't know. He's not telling me what kind of gear he has. These emails, my rig just isn't up to it anymore. I'd appreciate if you could replace the CPU with something better. I want to have also, let's just say also, I want to have 4 gigs of RAM installed. Can you benchmark it to make sure it's all okay? He should tell me what kind of CPU he has. All right, I'm going to accept the job. And if I'm not going to make money on it, I'm going to look for a way to back out of it or something. I'm not sure if I can. I might have to just do it. But that's not fair. You should have to, unless I'm missing something, guys. If I'm missing something, by all means, you guys know a lot more than computer building than I do. And maybe some of you have been playing this game. If there's some way to tell it, because I see no way of telling if I'm going to make money on this deal or not. Okay, this one I'm definitely going to be okay. And this is another one. This guy wants a PSU. Or they DDoSed him, killed his computer. Can you take a look at it and see what the damage is? Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. I don't know what kind of PSU and CPU he's going to need. The power supply units are relatively cheap. I could probably get him one at around 500 or 600 watts, right? I'm thinking $80. Oh, this is why is this one $650? Why is this one cheaper? And oh, because this one's not modular. That's why. Does that matter in the game though? Like, does it mean anything? Because does it make it harder to put the thing together? I don't know. But he'd probably be okay. He might be okay with 400 watts. If he's not playing games, he might be okay with 400 watts. Might need 600 watts. Let's figure $80 for the power supply. That leaves $200 for the CPU. Again, what kind of CPU is he going to need? If he's doing a lot of video stuff, he might need a good CPU. And that's going to run me $200. I'm not going to make any money on the deal. So, it's not apparently obvious though. Let's just accept it, and we'll see where things go. If you guys have any idea on how to deal with this kind of stuff, please let me know. I'm also going to save my money because I got my bills coming up. All right, so I don't know what this guy needs for the CPU, so I'm going to hold off on his orders. This guy's 8 gigabytes of RAM. I already got that in the order. And this guy, again, I don't know what the hell this guy needs. So we're just going to order the RAM. And yeah, let's just do that. Buy now. All right. Also, I do have some parts. Now, can you guys let me know in the comments, what do I do with broken parts? Right? Because I don't know what to do with these broken parts. But I've actually got a lot of, man, I got a lot of decent graphics cards here, man. Like, for real. I've also got this Intel Core i5-660. If that guy needs it, I can use it on him. The problem is it's still a $240 CPU. I mean, I don't want to give him that, man. He's not paying enough for it. I want to save that for a job that's bigger. Someone who's actually paying for the freaking thing. So what do I do with the broken stuff? That would be awesome. Let me know about that in the comments. Let's turn this off. Can I just do this? Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, everything's off. Let's go home. Let's come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another day. End of the day. And go to work. We've got a lot of stuff here. Oh, actually, we don't. But we got a lot of new PCs, so let's go ahead and turn this on and turn this on. Let's see what we got. Let's do the 8 gigabytes of RAM first, because that one's easier. We still have to clean out the dust and stuff, but that's not really that big of a deal. All right, so let's go ahead and clean out the dust here. Come on. These freaking screws out of here. We got to clean out this dust. Throw in 8 gigs of RAM. Bada bing, bada boom. This thing will be done. See, now this guy's already got a 4 gig stick in here. I would have really appreciated it if he told me that. I don't like mixing and matching RAM, so I'm going to take his RAM for myself. Well, whatever. I'm going to have to mix and match RAM eventually. All right, to hell with it. We'll leave him with his RAM. All right, we'll just put in one of our own. I mean, you wouldn't normally want to do this, but you know, I'm going to do it. The hell with it. He's got 4, so we probably want to put it there. Install. We got to open these up to install cage. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we got to run the 3D mark. We already cleaned the dust out. Let's go ahead and plug this sucker in. Cables. Plug them in, and let's run that 3D mark. 3D mark! All right, guys. Well, that's running 3D mark. We're going to work on this case. This is the guy that wanted the upgrade to 4 gigs of RAM and also upgrade the CPU. Let's see what he's got for the CPU. I don't know what he needs. Like, what's to stop me from putting in a worse CPU? He says run 3D Mark. He doesn't say... He does not say anything about having to hit any kind of mark on 3D Mark. I wonder if I put in a crappier CPU, will this thing not go green? Probably. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Right, what has he got in here? He's got the Ryzen 3. Okay, good. So a Ryzen 4 would be an upgrade for him, and that's perfectly fine. And that means I'm going to make some money on this deal. That is really cool. Okay. And I might even have I think I have a Ryzen 5, don't I? Nah. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, it's broken. Damn it. All right, well, we'll order him a Ryzen 5. That is perfectly fine. So I took a Ryzen 3 out of there. Let's put his RAM in there really quick. He's got a 2 gig stick in there. That is, I was hoping he did. I mean, he'd almost have to have a 2 gig stick in there. So what do you want? 4? So we're going to put this in there for you, buddy. We're going to take good care of you. Not so much, but your computer will run just fine. There we go. 4 gigs of RAM. Let's go ahead and order him a CPU. All right, shop. CPU. There we go. And it's the... I know the socket. It's the AM4 socket. All right, so this is the one he had. It's very simple. You got to get this one. There's no... Well, could he run on the X? Which one did I take out of there? The regular one or the X? I really should not mess around with this, honestly. Technically, if I took this one out, this one would be an upgrade. There's no two ways about that. I don't know which one I took out, though. I might have to watch the video back. Let's see. So there's an X, and if I took this one out... I don't think I took this one out. I think I took the X out. All right, guys, I just watched the video back. I definitely took the X out. I figured I did because it said used. So we need the 5, and the 5 will be an upgrade for him. There's nothing else we can actually buy, so we can buy the 5X, but that would be spending $40 for no reason. So let's go ahead and put that in the cart. So this one is just waiting for tomorrow. Let's get this one off the table. This one should be all done, right? Right? You done? Yeah, you're done. All right, so we're gonna get this one off the table. Let's go ahead and put this together. I don't remember which one it was. They're both the same thing. It doesn't matter. They're like the exact same case. All right, and let's turn you off. And there we go. Everything is green. Leave by the door. This one's done. All right, we're starting to do a little better now. We're starting to do a little better. We got one more machine to look at today. We're getting a little bit close to the end of this video, though. Let's try and get this done. Actually, we only have one more. Oh, but this is a tough one, though. Replace the CPU, replace the PSU. Okay, so what I'm thinking I might be able to do, if I could be really awful, is just put in the CPU I already have. But the problem is, the CPU I have is not going to run this machine. I can almost guarantee it. Yeah, he's got a 500 Cooler Master MWE Bronze 500. So I'm guessing he needs a 500 watt power supply. That's a serious card in there. And I'll bet you he's got a pretty serious... Well, we need to see the PCU anyway, so let's see what kind of PCU he's running. Oh, that's actually not a serious PCU. Sorry, CPU. Get all my things mixed up. PCU, CPU, UPC, SPU, I don't know. Okay, well, let's see. All right, guys, I looked up the wattage on the graphics card he had in there, and it was 75 watts. He's also running the cheapest garbage CPU available for his socket, okay? I'm thinking I might be able to get away with what I have in my inventory. And in my inventory, I have a 250 watt power supply. I don't know about power supplies, guys. I don't know if that's enough. I mean, I know the video card takes power. I know all this stuff takes power. I'm pretty sure that the 250 watt power supply will not be enough, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Do I have a CPU on hand? Yeah, I do. I have a used X one, but I'm not going to do that one. Yeah, let's give it a shot, man. Let's give it a shot. I mean, if worse comes to worse and the 250 watt power supply doesn't work, it doesn't really matter. I buy him a better one. I mean, I have it on me. It's not like I have to buy it. So, no, it's really not a big deal. So let's put this in and let's see what we can do. Tools. All right, guys. I think I put it in there okay. I don't know. I'm not seeing any cables glowing or anything. So, I don't know. Let's see how this works. Wow. Wow, a 250 watt. If your computer could run at 250... You know what? I haven't run it through... Oh, you don't have to run it through anything. That's it. He's done. Wow. If your computer could run at a 250 watt power supply, you need to upgrade it. All right, well, that's it. Incomplete case. Leave by the door. We're done. Wow. So I had everything on hand for this one. The thing is, his CPU, I don't know. I mean, I kind of know it draws power from a case, or from a power supply unit. Mostly it's the CPU, and correct me if I'm wrong, please. Mostly it's the CPU and the graphics card. I think the motherboard grabs it as well, and obviously the hard drives do, but I don't think that's that much of the power. I think most of the power comes from the CPU and the GPU. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I'm a little surprised that 250 watt power supply worked. Pleasantly surprised. Hopefully he doesn't come back and yell. Incomplete case still? Oh, I didn't put the thing on the back. Yeah, that's why it's incomplete case. There's still a thing I have to put on the back. Parts. Yeah, this thing for the power supply, right? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's letting me. Maybe that's the thing that goes on the inside. Let's gonna actually pause the video, but now let's take a look at this. You guys might be confused on what I'm missing too. There we go. Is that it? No, there's something on the back as well. This thing. There we go. And this thing takes like 50 freaking screws. I think these screws on the inside you would even need a screwdriver for. Okay, case needs a screwdriver. I guess they all do when you're I guess all cases need a screwdriver when you're dealing with power supplies. You don't want that thing, you know, jostling around in there. Not plugged in. PC status not plugged. Who cares if it's plugged in? Leave by the door? Should I leave it by the door? I don't know why it says PC status on the bottom, not plugged in. Maybe there's something inside not plugged in. I don't know. Well, I put the computer by the door and everything was green. So let's go ahead and check our emails. And this one's still waiting for the CPU. That one I'm going to order in a moment. This one is done. Collect, discard. This one is done. Collect, discard. I need to upgrade my PC. I need 4 gigabytes of memory installed. Can you 3D mark it for me? Sure, it's working properly. Okay, so that's a very basic thing right there. Don't care about stuff I've unlocked. I'm level 4, by the way. Blake here, just letting you know that the film classic archive is dead. Not because of you. I thought I screwed this person over and like killed his business. Not because of you. I'm super grateful that you came through with those repairs, but I actually got hit with a legal takedown request. Turns out hosting a few hundred cult movies for free download is illegal. No crap. It's not like you could buy DVDs or anything. These companies don't even care about the movies. They just want to, watch this. Okay, fair enough. Sorry about that, man. That sucks. Glad it's not my fault. Blah, blah, blah. I have recently found myself in need of your services. Personally, I cannot stand modern technology. God, unfortunately, my editor, blah, 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 blah. Install Intel Core 6400 or better and 8 gigs of RAM. Okay, so we need to do some research on this to see if these are worth taking. All right, I'm looking at these. These are definitely worth it, both of them. The 4 gigs of RAM is easy. That's like $60 or something like that. Maybe 40. I don't even know. I might actually have the RAM on me. And this one right here is 8 gigs of RAM, so that's 80. Let's check the RAM again really quick. I think it's 40. Yeah, 40. So that's $80 for the 8 gigs of RAM, and install an Intel Core i5 6400 or better. Okay. Now here's what I'm worried. Do you know your chipset? Are you sure this is what you want? Are you sure? Either way, it's probably worth taking it. So I will accept both of these. Accept that, in transit. All right, so we're going to need 4 gig sticks for this. Let's see what we got on us. Memory, we got 1, so we need 3 more 4 gig sticks. Did I say 3 or 4 gig sticks? 3 4 gig sticks. 3 4 gig sticks. Okay, so I need 2 more 4 gig sticks. And then an i6400. I don't think I have that one. No. And I'm not going to give you a better because screw yourself. Okay, so we need the i5. Now I'm going to assume this guy knows what he's talking about. I might get stuck here, but I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, and he knows what he wants. All right, so i5 6400. We need what, 2 more of these, right? I think. And then the i5 6400. The i5 6400. Now I could do better. I could get him a better one. But the problem is the AMD chipset isn't going to work like that. As a matter of fact, I think the 6400 is around the same benchmark as the Ryzen 5. But again, the chipset would be the problem. So we'll just get him the 6400. i5 6400. i5 6400. Add to cart. Okay. So what we got in here? We got the Ryzen 5 for the computer over there that's already set up. We got 2 gigs of RAM. This guy wants 8. The other guy wants 4. So that's 3 sticks total. I've already got one on me. And the 6400 buy now. Hope I didn't make any mistakes, but I probably did. And if I did, make sure you guys let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to call this one here. I will see you next time. And until then, take it easy.